once you finished your strategy or the strategy which we created in the previous demos, now we will see how we can backtest all those strategies, right? So whatever strategy we created just now will be there in your new strategies created, right? So you can see like we just created a system called moving crossover system, right? You can always edit it if you want to change something before you backtest it. Once you put for backtesting, you have to copy a strategy and edit it, because once the same strategy can't be backtested, but we have a very powerful feature of copying a strategy, so that suppose I only wanted to make that exit criteria instead of 10% stop loss, I wanted to test it with 8% stop loss, right? So you don't have to do this work again. You can just change that one variable, right? So copy strategy is a very powerful feature, and this is the button. By using, just submit it, it will go for a backtesting and it may take few minutes. Sorry, excuse. So depending like the time frame, right? So it may take from couple of minutes to 5 minutes, right? So I'll just submit for backtesting now. You see, right, one submitted strategy cannot be edited, right? We'll just say okay. So now if you see, as soon as I pressed OK, it will go and it will go to the next tab, backtesting, right? So these are the other strategies. So we see for a moving crossover system, the backtesting is in progress. You can make it live once it's completed, right? So it's under the backtesting now, right? So in a couple of minutes it will get over, right? Fine. So after a few minutes we see like the basically the backtesting results are out for the sample system what we created. So the idea is now you can analyze the results. There are some other test backtesting system will analyze that also, just to show you the power. See, this tells you the dates from which it was backtested, how many total trades happened and how much you won out of that, what's your total profit loss at any given moment of time, how many trades were open. You see everything. So it gives you how much average capital was required. Suppose this tells you like we assume 10,000 rupees per trade, so it was around this much money you should have in your account, how much total returns you got. So this gives you the snapshot. Just to analyze some other strategy also is, let's say, let's see this, right? So here you come to know like, okay, during this 4-5 months it gave me returns of 31%, so yearly returns is 63%, right? The main other power is you can now analyze a stock wise report or a date wise report. So this will give you a lot of insights. So as soon as I click this, you will see how we can do a stock wise, which stocks it has performed well and which stocks it has not performed. So suppose this was a simple strategy, and you see in ABB stock it has given you like so much return, 16% return, but say in some maybe we'll see like for this stock Balrampur Chini, it has not worked well, right? So you can just click and you can analyze when it would actually tell you all the trades, on which date it entered, at which price it entered, at which date it closed, why it got closed, depending on your exit rules and entry criteria, exit criteria and everything, right? So the other way you can analyze is you can analyze on chart also. It will tell you when it entered, when it exited, right? So you can verify your logic, right? So this was a shorting strategy, so you entered here and you exited here. Similarly, let us see for basically our moving average crossover system, the stock wise report, right? So let's say it has worked well for this stock, right? It will tell you the profit target met 20, but maybe if you would not have exited, if I would not have given a profit target, this strategy might have given much more returns. It would, if I would have only waited for that exit rule to happen. If you remember, the exit rule was when the 50 moving average crossover happened. So now what I can do is, first let me analyze the other. So for which stocks it works, for which stock it doesn't work, that's one way of analyzing. The other way of analyzing is from a date wise. Like we started our backtesting from 3rd April, right? So what happened on 3rd April, what happened on 4th April, what happened on 10th April, which stocks get entered, which, so you'll come to know, see in this particular time frame the strategy didn't work well, right? You can analyze why it didn't work well, what can I change in the strategy, right? So it gives, maybe the market was range bound in that, so you can add some more indicators which will work well in range bound, right? So it gives you a lot of insights. The other power is now, what, as I told, we can copy this strategy and edit only the things which we want to edit and backtest again. So the power is one by one. You can so let us do that in the next demo.